In a stunning development that has left NFL fans buzzing across the country, reports are pouring in suggesting that Kyle Pitts, the star tight end of the Atlanta Falcons, is headed to the Dallas Cowboys in what could be one of the most impactful trades in recent memory. While the final confirmation is still pending, sources close to the situation indicate that the framework for the deal is in place, and both teams have moved past the preliminary stage. Insiders say that the Cowboys and Falcons have been in deep discussions for the past few weeks, and things escalated rapidly over the past 48 hours. Fans are now anxiously watching and waiting as it appears that Jerry Jones is once again making an aggressive move that could reshape the future of the franchise. Kyle Pitts is a name that needs no introduction. Since being drafted 4th overall by Atlanta in 2021, he's quickly established himself as one of the most athletic and dynamic tight ends in the game. Standing at 6'6" and weighing in at 245 pounds, Pitts combines size, speed, and hands in a way few players in the league can. He made the Pro Bowl in his rookie season and has shown flashes of greatness even when the Falcons' offense has struggled. Now, with the Cowboys looking to make a deep postseason run and add another offensive weapon to help Dak Prescott, the potential arrival of Pitts in Dallas could be a game-changer. From the Cowboys' perspective, this move makes complete sense. The team has been searching for a true difference-maker at the tight end position since the days of Jason Witten. While Jake Ferguson has shown promise and had a solid season, adding Kyle Pitts would elevate the offense to an entirely new level. Pitts would open up the middle of the field, create mismatches against linebackers and safeties, and give Dak Prescott another elite option alongside CeeDee Lamb and Brandin Cooks. This kind of three-headed receiving monster would force defenses to make impossible decisions on coverage and could push Dallas into the elite tier of NFL offenses. The question everyone is asking right now is simple: is it confirmed? Multiple NFL insiders, including those from ESPN and NFL Network, have stated that the trade is close to being finalized. One high-profile insider tweeted earlier today that the deal is in the final stages and that a medical review and official league processing are the only steps remaining. While the teams themselves have not released an official statement yet, it's widely believed that the announcement could come as early as tomorrow morning. With both training camps around the corner, the urgency to finalize the trade before preseason activities begin makes this timeline highly plausible. Sources say the trade package going to Atlanta is likely to include a high draft pick, possibly a first or second rounder, along with a young defensive player. There's talk that linebacker Jabril Cox or safety Israel Mukuamu could be involved, though nothing has been confirmed. The Cowboys are reportedly also willing to absorb Pitt's remaining rookie contract and are planning for an extension that would keep him in Dallas for the long term. If true, that would mean the front office not only views Pitts as a short-term boost, but also as a foundational piece of the team's future. Reaction from Cowboys fans has been electric. Social media exploded the moment the news broke, with fans flooding Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with reactions, speculations, and excitement. Hashtags like Kyle Pitts to Dallas and Cowboys trade are trending nationwide. Fan forums and comment sections are lighting up with breakdowns of how Pitts will fit into the Cowboys' offensive scheme, what this means for the upcoming season, and how the team now stacks up against the top contenders in the MC. It's been a long time since the Cowboys fan base has been this energized about a potential acquisition, and for good reason, this move could tip the scales. Around the league, the move is also drawing attention from analysts and former players. Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe called it a nightmare scenario for defensive coordinators and added that Dak just got a whole lot more dangerous. Stephen A. Smith, never shy to criticize the Cowboys, actually praised the move, saying that adding Pitts would be the smartest thing Jerry Jones has done in 5 years. Even rival NFC East fans are acknowledging that this potential deal could change the division dynamic, with the Cowboys going from playoff hopefuls to serious Super Bowl contenders. Off the field, the move could also have major marketing and branding implications for the Cowboys. Kyle Pitts is not only a star athlete, but also a marketable figure who has already signed major endorsement deals. Bringing him to Dallas, the most valuable franchise in all of sports, would elevate both his profile and the team's visibility even further. Jersey sales, social media engagement, and overall fan interest would likely see a significant spike, which is always something Jerry Jones considers in any major acquisition. Looking ahead, the timing of this move could not be better. The Cowboys are coming off a strong season, but one that ended in disappointment, as they were eliminated in the early rounds of the playoffs once again. There has been increasing pressure on head coach Mike McCarthy and quarterback Dak Prescott to deliver results, and the fan base has grown restless with repeated postseason failures. Adding Kyle Pitts sends a clear message: the Cowboys are not settling for good enough. They are going all in on winning now, and that aggressive mindset might be exactly what the franchise needs to break through the ceiling that's limited them for nearly 3 decades. The implications for Dak Prescott are especially notable. With Pitts on the field, Dak would finally have the type of elite safety valve that every top quarterback needs. Whether it's a third and long situation, red zone opportunity, or a 2-minute drill, having Pitts on the field changes the calculus for every single play call. Dak's performance has always sparked debate, but with this kind of arsenal around him, he'll be in a position to silence the critics and prove that he can lead this team to a championship. Defensively, the move allows the Cowboys to double down on their offensive identity while maintaining the strong unit Dan Quinn has built. The defense, already stacked with playmakers like Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, and DeMarcus Lawrence, won't have to shoulder the burden of winning games on their own. With an offense that can put up points quickly and efficiently, the defense will be in more favorable positions, allowing them to be more aggressive and opportunistic. As with any major trade, there are always concerns. Some analysts question whether Pitts can stay healthy for a full season, noting his injury history in Atlanta. Others wonder if he can live up to the immense expectations that will come with wearing the star on his helmet. Dallas is a high-pressure environment, and not every player thrives in it. But those who know Pitts best describe him as a hard worker, a humble teammate, and someone who is hungry to win. If that attitude carries over to Dallas, he should have no problem adjusting and thriving. Falcons fans, understandably, are reacting with a mix of disappointment and resignation. While many hoped Pitts would be the cornerstone of a new era in Atlanta, the lack of consistent quarterback play and team struggles appear to have stalled his development. A fresh start in Dallas could be the best thing for his career, while Atlanta could use the return from the trade to jumpstart their own rebuild. It's a deal that, on paper, could work for both sides, though Cowboys fans will surely feel like the winners. The final confirmation, as always, will come from the league office once paperwork is processed and medicals are complete. Until then, fans should remain cautiously optimistic. However, with so many reliable sources indicating that the deal is close to done, it appears only a matter of time before the Cowboys officially introduce Kyle Pitts as the newest star in Big D. When that happens, expect a press conference, jersey presentation, and an immediate spike in season ticket sales. So what does this all mean for the Cowboys' Super Bowl chances? Simply put, this is the kind of move that can elevate a team from contender to favorite. The NFC is wide open, and the Cowboys now have the talent, depth, and motivation to make a real run. Add in the leadership of players like Dak, the defensive presence of Micah Parsons, and now a generational talent in Kyle Pitts, and it's clear this team is not just aiming for a division title, they're chasing a ring. Stay tuned for official updates and coverage as this developing story continues to unfold. If the reports hold true, and Kyle Pitts is indeed on his way to Dallas, this will go down as one of the most significant trades in Cowboys history and possibly one of the most talked about moves of the 2025 NFL offseason. Cowboys Nation, get ready, something big is happening in Dallas.